What's up? What's up? Otter Gang, Alex O Crypto here with your BTC levels. How are we? Hopefully we had a profitable week going into the weekend, and we all know whose fault it is. That's a bit scary to start us off, but you know, the general's here. Let's go. Otter Gang out. What has happened? We got a bit of news that brought us down, but where are we at? We don't have any idea with this price action because it's going all over the place. We still have this head and shoulders on the 4 hour. Maybe some people are saying it's invalid because it didn't go up over here, but we still have this in play in my opinion. But right now we are going crabbing sideways. We had a pump. We had those parts that we needed for my spaceship, and we thought we were going to outer space, but it just didn't happen. I just want to wish you all happy December. We're getting towards the holidays. Make sure you make time for loved ones, gratitude. Take some time away from the charts if you can, and send some love to your friends. So here we are looking at this beautiful price action. We had a pump up, and then we had a little wick tease right here if you can see it. We'll get down to the lower time frames. We have a red X over here that could bring us down and could complete this pattern as we see it here. But we did get this wick now, and it brought us right back down pretty swiftly. I believe it was from the news earlier this morning for me, and news time for you guys over on the East Coast. So what have I been doing today? What have I been trading? Well, it's been going like this, pretty sideways, to be fair. I've been in the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 12 minute, just quick scalps in and out, take profits, boom. You know, not making a whole lot of bank because there isn't any big moves for me, but there might be one coming up. So let's look at that, right? Let's look at that. So I'm going to turn on my levels here. We got our levels. We got our value area high that we wicked up to, as we can see. I've pulled a couple quick fibs in between here. We'll get to that. We have our big red solid wall that I believe, hey, let's make this green. Let's make this green. Or maybe, let's make a Christmas tree. So we'll have red and green. We'll have red and green just because we're in the holiday spirit over here. Alex O Crypto. We got to get a little bit more holiday-ish. But this is on the 14th. We got the inflation rate coming up. We were told 75 basis points, but we've been predicting 0.5, and we predicted a pump. So let's see if it works out. But for now, we're creeping our way in there, and we'll see what happens when the day comes. So where are we now? Up to the value area high. Common sense says we need to break through that, or we head down to our point of control. Just like before, we had the same feeling up here. We need to break down and come back to our point of control. Now, will it be a swift move? You never know. Because the weekends, like I said on my last video, we've had insane pumps and insane dumps, right? And it's always been on Sunday, and it's always to do that weekly close. So let's be ready, right? Let's be ready. This is going to be your guys' Saturday, my Sunday. So I expect us to be in the range here. I don't expect us to make any major moves. Now, having expectations of that is one thing. That's part of the plan. But having an idea of where it may go and planning for that with good risk management is a whole nother thing. Because if we have good risk management and we pay ourselves early, like I always say on this channel, we have the chance to catch that bigger move, right? Rather than, setting no stop loss, taking profits, not even taking profits, letting it run and being like, woohoo, let's see how much money I can make until it goes all the way back up and then you get liquidated. So we want to be taking profits early. We want to let the trades ride, and that's what I've been trying to do today, but no big moves, just in and out, quick scalps. So we'll get down to the nitty gritty, zoom in here, down to my favorite 12-minute time zone. And guess what? We've had some red X's, right? We've had some red X's. We've had some green dots. We haven't really moved far, have we? Right? So this is the range. I woke up to right around, where is this? I woke up late today. It was my Saturday. So I woke up down here just after this dump, got to the charts, and I was like, we had a little dump. I looked for some bear divs. Didn't get my bear divs between these two. So or my bull divs. I'm sorry, my bull divs, looking for a bull divs to bring us back up. Didn't happen, so I waited, and then it developed a sideways action. Now, not much volume, but what we did was we took some trades, bing, bong, bing. Took about 3 trades today, if I'm correct, and very minor profits, no big moves, right? We just recently had this wick up to challenge the high, so let's mark the high out here. Alt H just to mark quick highs. We got another Alt H down here, and I'm currently in a short from around 17,153. And I have my take profits around 17,131 at the bottom of the range, a little bit higher because we have been making higher lows over here. So I don't expect it to come below this one. So I'll take 50% of my trade out here, and then I'll let the rest ride. And if it decides to come back up, well, I'll have my stop loss to break even. So I will have taken profits and then broken even up here. So that's how I've been trading it today, just looking for that move, that continuation, right? We're looking for the continuation to come down, right? If it bounces here, well, that's okay because I take profits here, right? And then it comes out, stops me out, and then maybe I look for another one. Or maybe I look for a long from down here. We can be doing that all day long depending where we're at with our trading and our inputs in our trading. So what are my levels? My levels right now, I've got this fib right here that I've pulled from the top of this wick down to the bottom of this one right here. I set it a little bit higher just so I can be prepared, just to get my trade in, right? So I'll mark that out for us just so you guys have an early fib retracement that can bring us back down. If we decide to have a little pump, you can catch the falling knife upside down, right? You can always hit Alt I on your charts and you can catch it this way. Oh, did I just confuse you? Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. But yeah, we can expect maybe a fake out back down, right? Because we do have resistance here. And also we have a level down here marked out, which would be, okay, I would normally pull from this one up to here, right? That's a pretty good pull, right? But recently I've realized that if I pull this up to here right when we started the move, I find that this has also been very helpful in building a point of resistance. Now we're getting green boxes. Let's get back to the purple and stay on purple and orange. Purple and orange. The Mrs. favorite color is purple. My favorite color is orange. Just wishing you all, a very good weekend. Spend some time with the family. Get that Christmas shopping done. Whatever you have to get done to get ready for the family. That's always important. If you don't have family, well, welcome. You're part of our family. We love you here. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a like or subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. It really helps the algorithm. It helps me, help you, and helps build this channel. We're at 44 subscribers. I'm very grateful for all 44 of you. Otter Gang is growing by the day, right? We started 19 videos ago. I was like, holy smokes, I've made 19 videos on a daily basis. We have not stopped, right? And that's all shout out to all you guys and your support and all your love. And I really appreciate you. So what are my ideas? My ideas is that this could play down, right? We have a volume area gap, I know, right in here. You see how we had the swift move? If I zoom out onto the 30-minute, I've been looking at this. I'll turn on. I kept pulling a couple of levels of volume just to have a wee peek. I'll zoom out here for you guys, and we'll have a look. So if I straighten this up a bit, we can look at some volume areas that have given us some information. So if I pull one, around here, we can see that, boom, right here, there's a big volume area gap from the point of control all the way up to where we're at right now, right? We have a couple stops in between. We know above the value area high that there is definitely big volume gaps that can quickly bring us up to 17.5 to 17.8, all the way to 18K. We've looked at that multiple times. We'll look at it again. But I just want you to know that if we do keep coming down, there is volume area gaps throughout this to bring us to the point of control because we've been consolidating in this upper area of the value area high. You notice how we did that with the bottom area last week. So last week we were down here mostly. You see between the value area low and the point of control. Now we're up at the value area high and the point of control, right? So we haven't been able to break out of this range. So hope you have this range marked out. I hope you have, volume profiles pulled for this whole thing, and then you know where your range is. and I hope you know where our targets are. So our targets right now, as we speak, are to come down to the point of control, because the trend is your friend until the end, right? That's what we talk about. The trend is your friend until the end. So right now we came up, we came down, we came up, and the expectation is to come back down to here. Okay, that's the expectation. What I'm looking for is it to come here and then down, right? Also, it could blow up with immense volume and shoot to the moon. I'm also prepared for that, right? Because I got the risk management in place. I'm managing my levels. I'm managing my emotions. And I'm coming to the charts with, hey, look, Italy. They didn't make it to the World Cup. Sorry about that. I'm a quarter Italian, so I'm allowed to say that. World Cup's been kind of interesting. Brazil lost, and, if you follow that stuff. I don't follow it that immensely, but shout out to Rob the Crypto Sob and the Dutch. Pretty sweet. I think he lost to Argentina. I'm sorry about it. So we'll post some fibs. We got some confluence, so I'm going to definitely give you these levels. I'll shoot the price onto the charts. If you have any questions, anything you want me to run through, I plan on making some new videos tomorrow. So I'm going to start making mindset videos, because I think mindset is the area that I want to target, because I think it's something that I do best. I've been working hard on my mindset ever since I started this training journey, and prior to that, I've also worked on that. I've read a lot of books, and I've done a lot of work on myself previously. So I'm going to be coming out with mindset videos. I'm also going to be coming out with tutorials on how to use the tools that I use. So the Fibonacci's, the VRVP, right? The fixed range volume profile, right? Just to how I approach the charts from a mental standpoint, from a technical standpoint, and how to manage those emotions, right? Because we can't be FOMOing into price. We can't be just being like, oh, I think it's going to go. I see so many people saying, oh, I think it's going to go this way. Well, it's good to think, but it's also good to have confirmations, right? And have rules in place in order to be profitable, right? Because we go into the negatives and we lose quite a bit. I notice that when I have taken losses, which I have, I'm always transparent about my losses, is that, it's hard to, you're trying to recapture that capital that you've lost, and it's like crawling out of a pit, versus if you just like take a little, little hit here, where it's 1 or 2%, and then you're able to get a 20% gain, well, then your account looks all right. You know what I mean? So we want to maximize the mindset and the disciplines and the plan when we come to the charts, right? So right now, what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for us to come down here. This would be it. I'm in a trade from here, so I'm expecting us to come down here. Also, I'm not expecting us to have a straight move down just yet, right? I'm expecting us to either swing failure down, just like these wicks here. 1, 2, 3, right? I'm expecting a repeat of that, or I'm expecting a push to the upside, just like this one where it got exhausted, but maybe it comes and it works its way much higher, right? With a bit of volume. Now that it's wake up time. Now that it's morning in the U.S. in the Eastern time zones. Now that there might be a bit more volume, people are waking up to that. So these are the ranges I'm looking to trade, and I'm looking to make sure that I'm managing my risk and stuff. So we can pull a fibs from here up to the top of here. This is a new little spot. So can we get a wick down to here? This is another spot, right? So this is how I'm always approaching the charts, with ideas, with confluences, with volume, and with a fresh mind. So we can also do a fixed range from here, right? So bingo, bango. We're under the point of control right now, so that means we should be having a movement down, right? Should be having a movement down. So thank you so much for checking this out. That's kind of where I'm at. I hope you get something from this. In the comments, if you have any ideas or anything you want me to do. Do you want me to do other coins? We can go through them, right? If you want me to do mindset videos, tool videos, I can do those as well. I would love some input from you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash the like button. Here are your levels that I'm watching right now. And I hope you guys all have a blessed day and take care. Peace out.